admit it. You're glad to see us.
Here we are, back with some more Austria Asylum. Ooh, I look pasty like this. Ooh. Alexa, turn the light on. Alexa, turn the light white. That's better. Illuminated by something a little less harsh. So we're back at Austria. Christ, the lobbies don't hang around on GT7, do they? Lobbies? Dailies, I know what I meant. Shut up. Okay, so I'm going to be, Jesus, starting third. Alright, is there anyone I recognise? Morbius 3. I do recognise from another daily. That's about it. Okay, that's cool. Let's have a little background music as well. Hopefully that's nice and balanced. I hope. Okay. Let's get the word out there. Okay, it is time for the race. We've got some GTRs in here. And Morbius is in. We've got an RCZ. Okay. Let's do this. Let's have a good race. Let's attempt to have a good race. Beautiful little WRX. Still not a Corvette though, is it? I missed my Corvette. Oh well, moving on. It's a beautiful car if it's fast. Around here it's fast. So my first race since yesterday. Just jumping in on a potentially a road to A+. I mean, nobody knows, because nobody knows what bloody DR is anymore. I wonder if you go back and do a race on GT Sport, you might find out. Just as a thought. RCZ is slow in a straight line. Seems to have broken the slipstream to the Portugueseman, so that's a good sign. Someone's left the rim already. Oh, there's a guy in front of me. Cool. I'll take it. Closing in on the Portugueseman in front. Somewhat. So I'm in the Portuguese sandwich. Okay, that might be Is he in an RCZ or is he in a WRX? Can't work that out. Definitely quicker out of turn 2. Although that RCZ starting to catch me now. Oh dear, that little bit of oversteer has really screwed me up. Poor middle sector here. Need a strong end to the lap. Hey, Levitius, good to see you, buddy. Oh. Purple, bloody hell. Purple, good to see you, buddy. And welcome, Raiders. Massive radio, bloody kidding. Welcome, everybody. We're currently running second at Austria in what I call affectionately the Austria Asylum. And you add one more admittance to that asylum because damn, Purple, thank you very much. I need to be locked up in a mental ward after this one. That's besides the point, actually. Anywho, welcome, Raiders. Just go try and make the corner. Got away with it. Oh, we're pushing for the win here. But great to see everyone. Leah, good to see you too. Hey, Carpy. Well, absolutely welcome everybody. I will try and respond to the messages as soon as I can, but I'm still struggling a little bit with GT7 and streaming. So if I'm a little bit on the quieter side than what I'd normally be, please forgive me. But Purple, hope you had a good stream, buddy. Hey, what have you been racing? I presume you've been on GT7, doing some dailies at either Monza or Austria. Hey, Dark, good to see you as well. No game sound. That's odd. There should be. Give me a moment. It was working before I went live. But then again, this is a capture card that does tend to get a bit wonky. Oh. Dark, thank you very much for the follow. And you may have to unfortunately put up with only listening to me until the race is over. Oh, clipping. Oh, back stepped out there. Hooray! But seriously, Purple, that's the biggest raid I've ever seen, so thank you very much, man. And sorry about all the farting. That's automatic. I was feeling very immature when I programmed that one. Electric, thank you. Monza. Oh, Monza madness. Is it as bad? I'll tell you what, one thing I've noticed so far, and I hope you guys can back me up on this, is GT7 doesn't seem to be nearly as bad in the dailies as GT Sport was, because that was very much make an account, go and bump people off. I've not seen that from GT7 yet. Ah, so it's a double raid. So thank you to Leah for the raid to Purple, and then I'm going to be double thank you to the pair of you. I do love the Gran Turismo community on Twitch. Last week's have been trash. Okay, I've just been lucky then. Oh, that was a really way too early there. Just trying to hold on. Oh no, there's a lovely penalty. And yeah, Levitius, I absolutely agree. The GT Sport community is amazeballs. And I'm going to be able to hang on to this position with this penalty. It's going to be tricky. Hooray! Come on, come on. Push it, push it. It's like a giant family. Hello again, Horko. Good to see you, buddy. We're all... Yeah, do you know what? I think family is... Okay, it sounds very much like Fast and Furious, like Dom Toretto, but... Do you know what? I think it's apt. All one big family on this. Oh, really? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, nah, he's got me. Hey, don't push me off. Oi. Hey, mate. I think we're all good uns around here. Units and whatnot. Come on, get rid. Really? Okay, I think I'm about to get venomed. 4-second penalty. Really? Really? For me getting mugged off at turn 2? Okay, there's my first bit of what the hell GT Sport. Can you see the reflex action on that one? Take back the penalty system. Yeah. What did I even get a 4-second penalty there for? Was I just too aggressive? Hey, Flawed! Sorry, I just realised that was you, mate. What are you... Sorry, I've not been able to keep up with the chat as I normally would. Did you take my advice? Yes, I did. I'm not a master at it, but I'm enjoying it, shall we say that? Oh yeah, well, it's got to be better than GT Sport. I mean, admittedly, me and the dab odders who were racing, obviously with CC Sim, have been looking into running, you know, leagues and races and lobbies in GT7. But from my experience of it at the moment, it's just not stable enough in the lobbies. Does anyone have any counter advice or hints, cheats, tips? Thank you very much for the follow, Starco. And if anyone wants to join the Discord community, !Discord will take you there. And for anyone who does follow, you get yourself a little avatar at the bottom of the screen! And you can customize it with !Avatar. I really need to focus on what I'm actually doing. But that'd be too simple, wouldn't it? I think I'll just wound myself up during the middle of this race and I'm quite on my best form. Oh, come on. Camp, thank you very much for the follow. And Purple, you've been an absolute legend. And Leah, you too. God, I'm falling backwards in this one. Come on, game face. Get your game face back on. Hey, racing. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, coming out of there in third gear, Flawed, is so the way to go. I mean, I would have gone with second gear, but I follow the advice you guys give me. Although, apparently, I don't follow the advice and sticking to the track limits. Oh, just feel it running wide. I should have done more practice before I went onto this. Right, hazards on. Out of the way. If I come on 8th, I'm going to call that a success at this point. Saying it, these guys are going to take each other out. I'll have one of those places. I thank you. Oh, come on. That was not on purpose. No. Let's get out of the way of that. Let him go. Thank you, Dory, for not taking me out. Woo! What the... I love the smell of melted neurons in the morning. I think I'm starting to miss the GT Sport absent one. Oh, Christ. Wow, he breaks early. Looking to my races yesterday. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely losing SR on this one. Oh, God. Hey, you gotta have fun with this sort of thing. I mean, if you get wound up by it, you only end up winding yourself up at the end of the day. Oh, a little bit of showboating, a little bit drifting. Probably should have got off the racing line. I thought I had a half-second penalty. Ooh, say goodbye to my S rank for my SR. Oh no, it's gonna be another one. This what happens, yeah. This what happens when you get out of the groove, though, isn't it? You just end up being a pleb, in my case. Oh dear, this is the worst race I've ever done. So, hello to all those raiders. This is the place where, at Midnight ISO, we don't care about any rules. We go backwards on a track. We go high-speed gardening across the grass. I'm not supposed to be doing that. Apparently, in this race, I am. I missed out punting to others as well. Oh, the amusing thing is, yesterday I had so many clean races in a row. You wouldn't think about it looking at this race. Yeah, I find that purple. And obviously, I'm clearly not in the flow at the moment. Never mind. The Flymo WRX edition. Yes. The Valtteri Bottas, aka Bila Dorada Ziggy method, is what we call it in Dabbled Racing. I was about to say, there we go, we settled down a bit, and then I've promptly lit up the rear tyres. How many laps we got? We've got 2 more after this. Let's see if we can get on the back of the Marlborough Special. My motto is the first race of the night is always scuff and it's just practice for the next one. Yes, I completely approve of that. And for all the people that are new, you will find there's loads of there's loads of me going sideways off T1. There's loads of redeems of videos and audio clips and all that sort of thing. Please feel free, have a play. You can change the lights behind me and the background on OBS with whatnot. So please feel free, have a play. Oh, good Christ. This is a terrible race. You're just watching me slowly have a mental breakdown. I swear. I was on for a 28.9 earlier in practice. Now I can't even get into 30s. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, it's half the fun, though, isn't it? Oh, my God. Just get to the end of the race and go do some practice. And turn the audio on properly. I am screaming internally. It's a little bit externally too, if I'm not you know, lying about it. Just get to the end of the lap without incurring a penalty. Oh dear. Honestly, Purple, this is the best raid you've probably ever done. Just for the sheer comedy value of me going off at every corner. I made it around that one at least. Yeah. The biggest raid of my Twitch career, as it were. And I've right fluffed it in front of everyone. Oh well. It's half the fun in life, isn't it? You can't laugh at yourself. Or make it round T2 in Austria. Sideways. What can you do in life? Pokemon, get a corner. I'm not trying to destroy my SR. I'm having to do it pretty well without trying. There we go. I finally made the apex, and what's that? Turn 5, 6. I know what I'm doing. I'm just clearly overdriving. At least I didn't do a spin Stappen or a spin Ettel. You know, going 180 through all of the corners. Which, FYI, if anyone wants to join in for the F1 podcast on the weekend, please feel free to tune in on here or the YouTube, and we'll be doing watch-alongs with qualifying, the sprint race, and the race itself. And I guarantee it's going to be better racing action than that, because oh my god. Let's see if we can actually get the audio working from the game, because that should have been working, but it wasn't. Oh, that might be it. No. Why hasn't that worked? Is that a penalty? I want it. I got all the penalties. I mean, I probably used the Master Ball, the Ultra Ball, and all of the other Hokey Balls to get every penalty. Apparently I get a roulette ticket for every... It's not safe, that one. Let's go back into qualifying, back into joining for another race and try not to kill anyone. Hopefully that will bring the audio. The audio for the game still isn't working. Why? Come on. You can do this, game. Hold that for a second. I don't know. I've seen some F1 races. Yeah, I hear you. Right, reset the audio. Enter the race while I'm waiting. Let's go. Hopefully, again, try not to kill him all. Okay. That hasn't shown up yet. Right. It's active. No, it's not. I think I need a new audio mixer or something. Alright, let's try that. Oh, this is mildly embarrassing. Oh, that might be it. Here's hoping. Good night, Purple. Absolutely epic of you for the raid, dude, and I appreciate everything, buddy, and thank you very much. Okay, the audio's still not back. What is it doing? Okay, hopefully that's it. seems to be reloading. Right, while we're waiting... Oh, hang on. There we go, it's alive again. Sorry about that, everybody. Ye old technical difficulties. Right, let's see if we can get some actual laps in. And hopefully I haven't fallen out of S rank SR. To be fair, I've been more worried the fact I was saying right at the beginning of it, it might be my road to A+ this week, but after that performance, I don't think so. I think I just maybe got a bit too excited. Right, here we go. We're going to head up to turn 2 and see if we can not outbrake myself and get a penalty. Using the flawed method. A little bit of wheel spin, but that was under control with the turbo lag. Flawed, you are a genius. See what I did there? Okay, that was braking too early. There we go, the smoothness is coming back. And for all those that have joined and got yourself your little avatars, here's a little bonus for you to have a little play with. You put exclamation point jump, you can get yourself some stars and some points, and with that you can unlock some other commands, which exclamation point bomb, hug, attack, jump. I said jump. You get the idea. It's like dodgeball. The 5Ds of dodgeball, but not. I talk a lot of shit. So have fun. Right. Hooray! So far, around a lap of Austria without going off. That's going to be pushing my luck with the track limits there. There we go, that's better. What's that going to be, 29? No, 30. That's better than what I was doing. Okay, settle in. There we go, picking up some speed. Alright, let's aim for 27.4 for the first sector. Okay, got a little bit less wheel spin, but I didn't get quite enough early power on it during that one. Okay, so how long to the next race? We've got about one more lap and we're going to be into the next race, and hopefully I can make it so I don't make myself look like a complete and utter amateur again. Hey, you got to have fun. So, anyone out there who's enjoying GT7 lobbies and whatnot yet? Because I genuinely want to hear from everyone what they think of the lobbies. I know I said it, I think it was last night or the night before. I didn't think it was ready. I did a little bit of experimentation with a couple of the dad bod lads. We found it so rough around the edges, we're a little bit disappointed. Has anyone got any good experiences with them yet? Hopefully so. I was talking to SRF Sabre and he said he was enjoying them and he would never go back to, say, GT Sport, which you wouldn't really want to go backwards, of course. So, you know, makes sense. Ooh, that was a bit of a forced early shift there because I ran a bit wide. Okay, back down to the 29.7s, the last lap. So we'll see if we can find a little bit more speed still. There we go, that was smooth through there. Not so good through that one. At least we're going to get consistently under the 1 minute 30 mark. That should be good for the race. Oh, a little bit of understeer into the final corner. Okay, well, there or thereabouts is a good sign actually. Oh, there we go. Finally getting turn 1 down. What else can we do? We can have a little play while we're waiting for this to load. Who likes dropping bombs on everyone? Let's have a bit of fun. Sorry, everybody. Hey, where am I? I've got a like, catapult here as well. There I am. Oh, there I go. Properly took off. Okay, hopefully the audio hangs on. I'm still kept on the SR S rank, but I must be like a gnat's testicle away from going down to, well, A or even a B after that last race. Ooh, that's loading slow. There we go. Got qubits by Wi-Fi passwordish. Kawaki? Who else is in here? Do I recognise anyone? No. Of course, this is still run off. What is it? Nicknames rather than anyone who's actually got their PSN ID on here. So most people are running different names now. The sound is working, I believe, mate. Yes, it is. For Lord Man, I'm gonna have to add you to the auto host list actually. That's a fair point. I better do that later. Make a note of that. Great. Right, we're gonna try and come home. Not last. I am a picture of serenity. I am zen. I am in my safe zone. Watch me cock it up first turn. Thanks for doing that, Pedro. You're a good lad. Let's go. Racing time. Easy turn. Oh, I maybe took that a bit too easy. Right. Do I go defensive turn 2? Yeah, of course I do. Fight for the place. And that's how you do that. Let's go. Get those muscles out. Hoorah! There we go, but softer on the throttle application, and hopefully we can stay in a decent, strong position. In the last one I was just planting the throttle. Let's go, let's break that slipstream. Let's go. Okay, he's picked himself up a half-second penalty. That's fine by me. I'm purposely being a little bit on the slow side through T1, just the sheer fact I don't want to cock it up. Okay, focus, focus. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Floor, that starting in third is absolutely the best thing. I'll read that in a second, buddy. I'll wait till I'm on the straight or something. I'll tell you what though, Burnt Toast again, that is one hell of a name. I love it. There we go. Of all the upright, walking, hairless A2 head. Hang on. I can wait till I'm on straight. There we go. Turn to 20. You're knocking to get people. I'll tell you what, it's the most unique message I've had in absolutely ages. I love it. Oh, he's picked up another penalty there. Mate, Flawed, at the end of the day, you had the sense and the genius to go and check them out, so, I mean, I went to, but I couldn't actually find where to actually watch a top 10 lap. I could copy the ghost, but well, that's about all I could manage. Oh, crap. Calm it down. I feel like I've lost like half a second since yesterday. Come on, Midnight, just be smooth. Be smooth. Smooth talking. And jive talking. Why am I thinking of the Bee Gees during this moment? Do you ever get a moment when your brain just sods off and you're like, la 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 la? I think they call us Austria Asylum for a reason. That wasn't too bad out of T1. I've actually gained a little bit of time on them, so we're starting to equalise that T1 advantage that he has. And he definitely lights up his tyres coming out of T2. He drops a tenth, 2 tenths each time. So you got a massively different race to what 10 minutes ago, isn't it? Just shows you what happens when you relax. Smooth operator. Hey, I'm not Carlos Sainz. I wish I was at the moment because I'd have more talent. And I drive a Ferrari and have millions of dollars in the bank. I don't feel bad about myself during the middle of this race. To be fair, I can't feel bad with that gigantic raid and all you guys watching. I just hope you guys are all enjoying it. Now, my only question is, Flawed, with the engine this one, do you rev the nuts off it or do you change up early? That's one thing I haven't been able to work out yet. I come from the school of Corvettes most of the time, so I like changing up really early. Bit of overset. Yeah, got any work tomorrow, mate? Yeah, chill out. I'm lucky I'm on a week off, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to enjoy this. Use this in the slip. Okay. Nice out the final corner there. Stay in 5th. Do you know what? I did that on my fast lap, but everyone I have seen on streams today has been changing up to 6th. Alright, I shall do that. I didn't know if that was the way to go or not, but I will follow that little bit of advice. Between you two, I'm sure we can get down to a decent lap time. Oh, we got an epic turn of speed out of turn 2 there. Now he's catching again. We got this. Okay, out the slipstream again. We got this. Am I leaning slightly when I go around a right-hander? Oh yeah, he was definitely coming for that final corner. Yeah, he's catching me again now. That bit too fine. Okay, that's compromised my entry into turn 3 and out of turn 2. Just sit in the middle of the track. There we go. Blocked off the inside half. Bad on this one. I do use both. I just don't use the wheel nearly as much as I should. I do have a G29. My problem is I'm definitely faster on the pad. I just find I haven't got the reflex actions on the wheel. So again, it's one of those things I tend to do in lobbies, particularly with the on GT Sport. I used to use the wheel quite a lot, but generally speaking, I find I got the pace on the pad. I think you need a round to the back of me there. Thanks, Lord. I'm by no means the best one I know on the pad. If you check out a guy called Racing Roger, or his name's Louis G, he's much better on the pad than me. I mean, it's insane. He's a proper alien on it. It's just like, for me though, it's just like 30 years worth of practicing racing games, but 95% of it's been on pad. so obviously I tend to gravitate towards that. But for the whole immersion aspect, I do love a good wheel. Ah, Badger Man. Is he a pad driver as well? Yeah, Dad Bod Racing, that's him. Oop, gonna cut that. Didn't want to do that. I came out though, some stinking speed, nice. Ah, ran wide. Keep trying to cut corners too much. Looks like us two are in a league of our own at the moment. Yeah, please do, Floyd. He's a gent. If you do piss him off though, he will ram you off the track. That's how I met him. Absolute alien on the pad, I promise you. Oh, a little bit of oversteer, second to last corner. It's the last thing you need going through there. I'll tell you what, absolutely hats off to the Spaniard behind me for not ramming into me when I've been having moments of doom. I got some proper speed out of turn one there. Me ramming him, no. There is a funny story though. Obviously I run under the name Midnight ISO, and on GT Sport I had 6 or 7 accounts, a couple of the USA, a couple of Aussie ones, 3 or 4 UK EMEA ones, some which were for wheels, some which were for controller, yada yada yada. Dadbod Racing TTV is his Twitch. And anywho, I had loads of different accounts, and then Louis, Dadbod Racing TTV, decided that I needed another one, and he was going to race it for me. So it was at Austria, and we were both doing a daily about 6 months ago or so, and I was in the race, I was at the back, it was a top split, and what happened is he was at the front. So you had R4M, Midnight ISO, who was Louis, starting second, me starting 14th or 15th, something stupid. And do you know who was starting alongside R4M, Midnight ISO? Super GT. And then they collided. I was getting messages for weeks about that one, because he included it on one of his videos as well. And then the funny thing was, is I was getting messages about it. Like, if you look carefully enough at the footage, you can see both Midnight ISOs on the track list. I know. And I did email Steve, who's obviously Super GT. He never replied to me, but I mean, he must get millions of emails a day saying, "Oh, I saw you on track. Oh, Super GT." Yeah, he's quick. I do remember hearing it was a quote. Bear in mind it's a paraphrase quote, so just bear with me. But all the big streamers for GT Sport did a big race, must have been 6 months, a year ago now. So it was like Road Beef and Super GT and all that. And apparently he went, who's this Road Beef then? Is he quick? And it's, is he quick? I remember spending an entire afternoon trying to improve my qualifying time. I can't remember what it was. It was Dragon Trail or something like that. And Red Reef jumped in a Beetle or something at request and just annihilated my time on the first lap. I was like, you bastard. Yep, he was in that as well. PX7 Lamb, I think. A lot of the PX7. There was lots of weird numbers and names like that. People I didn't recognise actually. But I was sort of newer to the community at that point. You didn't. Nice one. I think I've been in lobbies with him twice. And I've been at the back of the grid. One was into Lagos, I do remember that. Did he? We're going to do a celebration. We're going to do a celebration. Where is it? Victory! Go to the attends video. Do you know what? That is my first victory on GT7. That is my very first one. And with the race previous to this, you wouldn't have thought that was going to happen. And I didn't think that was going to happen. Whew. Come on. Victory. Yeah, please do, ma'am. Please do. Do you know what? Let's take a screenshot of that, because it's not going to happen too often. So what? I'm going to try not keep going negative. But one thing I don't like about this is the fact you can't just go like use from GT Sport, hit square, link someone in it, and say good race. Cue that. That's good. Just yeah. Absolute kudos to him on that one. Give me a second, mate. Give me a second. Oh, Kirk. Good to see you, buddy. Hang on one moment. Thank you for the resub. And what words? English, Luke, Jesus Christ. Everyone who subs or resubs, I have to do some reps on a very heavy weight. So, this bastard. And what I do is I do 8 reps per sub. This is where I'm going to get myself in trouble one day. And for every month longer they do than 8, I give them an extra rep as well. So, Kirk, how many was that? That was 9 months worth for you. So you're going to get 9 reps, and because you're a gent, I'm going to give you 10. Let's save that replay. So, Kirk, thank you very much, buddy. So, 10 reps for you, good sir. Get to the chopper. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm getting weaker. 10. Oh, Jesus Christ. I remember doing that one night and my arms just went. But just in case anyone redeems a load of the weightlifting things, I've got a slightly smaller one, just in case. Still 10 kilo though. Alex, thank you very much for the follow, good dude. Many farts to you too. Since you swapped to GT7, being half drunk now, I'm interested. So, are you saying I'm a 6-pointer? Or are you saying you're interested in watching? Could be either. Also, 50 viewers. Where are you behind the bot? Now, honestly, Kirk, it was a big raid from Purple GT. So anyone who isn't followed for Purple GT, please go and give him a follow. Give him a sub. Give him 4 follows if you know other people. Get him to come in and give him a follow, because he deserves every single person's attention. He's such a gent. More or less, mate. Don't take offence. Mate, I'm just happy it's not 10 pints. I'm going to take that as a compliment. Don't you worry. I linked the vid above. Good man. Oh, that reminds me. What I've got to do... You may have to repost it. Just give me a second, mate. Community. There we are. Hold that thought. Stream manager. Enter race. Munchkin. You're munching a pizza. Ooh. What have you got on the pizza? Okay, community, roles manager, add new, yes. Okay, right, Levities, if it didn't come across last one, so if you link it again, it should work this time. If it doesn't, send it to me in a whisper, because Twitch is sometimes a little bit behind. Not that I'm accusing Twitch of favouritism or anything. For real, Purple is an absolute leg end. I 100% agree. And Kurt, give yourself a bit of credit as well, buddy. Only a little bit. If you said pineapple, I'll cry. Yeah, Hawaiian pizza. It's not for me, I'm afraid. Yeah, that's not for me. Alright, strange question for everyone. What's the weirdest thing you like on pizza? I'm going to tell you the one thing I don't like on pizza, and that is the sauce, the base sauce. I tend to take that off and have double cheese. So I basically have like a large cheese toasty with meat bits on it. Healthy. Pineapple should be a war crime. Ooh, this is getting strong. Regina pizza is amazing. Interesting. What does that entail? What is on that? I mean, presume that we don't know. I mean, I obviously do. But I presume everyone else doesn't know that I do. I don't think I have that command, ! PSN. But while we're waiting, you guys can have some more. For those that like Resident Evil. Stars! Ham and mushroom. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Sure, I won't eat mushroom on anything else other than pizza. Just... no. I mean, Corsa Italian doesn't sit right with me. Huh? Life in prison for anyone who likes pineapple on pizza. Ooh, this is... so we got life imprisonment and war crime for pineapple on pizza. Just be thank God Dentalima isn't here, or I should be fighting you guys right about now. Life in prison for loot just because it's loot. I've got one symbol for you, Kirk, and you can read between the lines. Mate, I mean, she's a big girl. She's 5'11". She'll fight you. I'll tell you that now. I know I don't show it here, but I'm 6'4", so you know I'll fight anyone too. I won't. Ooh, finally got a good turn one. Oh yeah. Good man. I feel sorry for all the shorties out there. Ooh, missed the apex, but ain't gonna matter because I've just seen the time. Should we reenact Valtteri Bottas a couple of years ago? Let's do it. Oh no, I've gone wide. I'm pretty sure that's grass on F1. Meat feast. You're not Homer. Stop it. So I've got to say big thank you to, well, for starters, Purple GT. I'm going to keep saying it for the entirety of the night. Ooh, I've shot down the grid. Anywho, Alex Kennedy, thank you for following. LCK Racing, Camp, Starco, Electric, Dart Destroyer. All of you guys and girls, thank you very much for the follows. Pepperoni meatballs, sausage, bacon and ham. Ooh, mate, are you sure we weren't separated at birth many years apart? Add double cheese to that and now that's like basically my pizza. Lots of meat sweats. I did actually have a pizza yesterday and I was dying afterwards. It was a large. And I was like, did I share it? God, no, did I not share it? Pfft, who would do anything so stupid as that? But if I can make a recommendation to anyone, if anyone is looking to make somebody's day, please give Dented Lima 19 a check out and a follow. She's having a hard time at the moment. She's a streamer, streaming like Dying Light, some Sea of Thieves, that sort of thing. And you would make her absolute day. In fact, I will link it in here if you give me a few seconds. Lima. Exactly. And I'm going to link it in there. And I've loaded your clip, Levitius, as well. So if that's for me to look at later, you'll see it's on YouTube. So yeah, please feel free to give Dented Lima a follow. It'd make her day. I mean, we were streaming Sea of Thieves about an hour ago, well, an hour and a bit ago. But we got halfway through the Pirates of the Caribbean story, and then she had to go to bed with an absolutely stonking headache, and that's something I have a lot of sympathy for because I get migraines, and I spent 2 days last week with basically out cold in bed for like the entire 2 days worth. Migraines suck. Here we go. Right, and if anyone wants to have a bit of fun during the race, try and catch the star that'll pop up on the screen. That's exclamation point jump. If anyone wants to change the colours of my background and the stream feed, play with those redeems and the light colours. Help yourselves. Ooh, cold brakes. Oh, we got him again. Got the Spaniard behind me again. I packed the punch somewhere. Mate, did you not see me win the last race? I mean, it's not going to happen twice in a row, but... Ooh, sideways. Kirk won the last race, man. Just in case you didn't see it. I'm sure you did. If you didn't, either way. Please don't be a penalty. Please. Come on, GT7, be nice. Be nice. Sweet. R4M Albon has left the room. R4M Albon? Was that Super GT? Because he has an Albon account. Okay. Just so I had him on my mind, I think. Ooh, he's picked up the penalty again. It will come back. Oh, that's wide. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, he might pick himself up a penalty there. How is Quobat? Whatever. Not served his penalty yet. We should just keep picking up new ones. Do you know what, Louis? Kurt, I just told that story about Super GT and Louis in the R4M Midnight ISO. I'll settle for, what was it? Revenge on a certain league operator that we both had a run-in with. How about that, mate? I will do, man. What do you mean? Share the one with Louis and Super GT? I'll put it on my Twitter. Just the sheer fact I don't know how to do it on here right now, and I'll have to go looking for it. If you put ! Twitter down, it will take you to that, and you can see it when I post it. I promise I'm not doing it just to get you to go follow Twitter, alright? It's just genuinely the only way I can think to do it. Ah, your younger league racing days. Dude, how old are you? You're like 10 years younger than me, easily. Listen to the musings of a madman in a limited number of characters. Yeah, that was, I think that was Cass that wrote that for us. Musings of a madman. That's about accurate. Okay, seem to have moved forwards from Azura. Only 7.4 off the leader, 7.5. Let's see if we can move a couple of places up the grid, but it's going to be tough. I mean, these ladies and lads are quick. Why aren't I winning? Because I'm not the best racer in the world. I'm happy with my skill level. And I've just taken like 4 months. 4 months. Alright, 2 or 3 months off racing. We're lucky I'm in an A and A plus group and I'm not at the back. I'm doing my best, damn it. I can't do any more, Captain. I haven't got the power. So why aren't you in E Monaco yet? Just because you were, unofficially. By that I mean, you know, did your own thing when it comes to naming your PSN account. Or was that Louis? Between the two of you, you pair were absolute chaos in the esports scene. You sure you two aren't related? Okay. My bad. Do you, man? Well, our Louis was winding him up by naming his account eMonaco. That was a funny couple of weeks. Again, that was at the height of GT Sport. I say height, it was last summer. Or something. Spring, whatever it was. And he was essentially just trolling him. He thought it was hilarious. Oh, that's really sweet. What are the guys like in the esports teams? I presume they're nice, same everyday people, but with a lot of skill. Yeah, that was Louis, wasn't it? Being fair, Louis is fast enough, he could be in one of them. He just chooses to be with the dad bods, which is me, Batman R33, Batman 292, and Bila Dorada. Obviously, and Louis G under which one of his 14 million accounts that he's got at the time. I'm trying to get on the back of this Spaniard. Trying being the opposite word. Liam. Using an OP car from GT Sport to still get up there. You deserve some royalties, man. But damn, it's really frowned upon, yeah. But our Louis doesn't respect those boundaries. I mean, again, he's the one that named himself after me and then attacked Super GT. I'm like, oh god, man. I mean, when you see it on Twitter, please, for those that want to see this, I'll post it straight after I come offline. I'll try and post it at a link, a timestamp of my face going, oh god, Super GT and Louis in the same race. Under my name. You can see my face drop. Really? That's a really heady group there, mate. I don't think I'm going to be catching these guys at the front, like lensing and all that. But I'm happy to be holding my own. I mean, I've got a, 7-second gap to Marvel Maniac, whoever that is. OP Aliens, yeah. There was a time when I was racing the CRT leagues. It must be about a year and a half ago now. Great fun when we were driving them. Again, shame about some of the people in it. Long story. But I came to the conclusion I can practice all day long and gain a certain amount of time. But as soon as I take any time off the game, I'll lose it straight away. I'm happy with my skill level. I know I'm an A-rated driver, particularly on a controller. Sort of high B, low A with the wheel. And I'm happy racing people of approximate speed or just behind them. I mean, admittedly, I'd love to be a second a lap faster, but I don't have the time of day to practice. And I like playing other games. Again, it was only an hour and a half before, well, an hour before the stream I was playing Sea of Thieves with the Dented Lemur. Ooh. Yeah, oh, bollocks. Woo. That was a big whoopsie. Calm. Yeah, I think you did, Kurt. If that's the Barcelona one, you shouted it in my ear when I was on my qualifying run. I was going through the final sector of Barcelona in a Corvette, and I just completely understood off the track. My first words were, shut the fuck up. And then I started at the back. Hey, Badger, good to see you again, buddy. Thank you for that raid the other day, mate. You really did make my day. I mean that. I mean, I absolutely adore... There he is! First off, Badger, I absolutely adore this community and all of you guys. Thank you very much. And Dadbod Racing. There's the bastard. I was just telling him about the time that you and I were racing Austria. As both R4 and Midnight ISO and Midnight ISO. And you were having a bit of fun with Super GT. And then there was my face going, oh no. Oh, mate. Good times. Just realised I'm looking at the chat while I'm at the course. No wonder I went off a minute ago. But Louis, it's good to see you again, buddy. I've been trying to send some people your way. So if you want to link your... If anyone who hasn't yet followed Louis, Dadbod Racing TTV, click on his name and give him a follow. The same goes for Badgerman, Levitius and Flawed Genius and so many of you guys. I imagine a lot of you follow each other already, but you know, it's a good community. Yes! I mean, I spent so much time racking my brains about that one yesterday. I did have a thought though, and bear with me on this one, Badger. Could you, this is the long ass way of doing it, so bear with me, could you spend all day on GT7, get whatever racing you need doing, and then go on to GT Sport, do a daily race, and come back off and then see what updates do? Do you think that would show your DR and SR? You can see my thinking about it though, can't you? I'm wondering if it would work. It doesn't work, damn it. You tried that one, have you? Damn it. It was wishful thinking, wasn't it? Ooh. Little bit too much over the curb. Does that mean GT Sport and GT7 are theoretically two separate identities then? How can you tell, mate? Oh, okay. I mean, after yesterday, I think I'm on a very... Samurai Ninja, thank you very much. Welcome to the community. I mean, after yesterday, I'm on a possible high for this account. somewhere in the mid-40s. But I can't be sure because I just don't know. I think I had like 3 podiums in a row and I've just had a win. Although that was after the worst race of my entire career. So catch 22. Ooh. Don't lose it on the last lap, you melon. Don't pick up a track limits penalty on your final lap. Okay, man. That makes a lot of sense. Oop, 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 oop. Well, it wasn't the fact I went off on the pit straight earlier on. I think I probably would have been a bit further. Maybe 1 place more out, but that's it. I'll tell you what though, A+, 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 me. And then 1 more A+ after that, okay. Oh, no. The 0 was A+. So I beat a couple of A+, and the rest were behind. GG. 63k. I knew you were quick, man, but dang. What's the hope Millhouse can hack the API? It's possible, man. I said Millhouse, didn't I? You can tell I watch The Simpsons too much. It's entirely possible. I mean, once they all work their way around the coding of it, sure. Steve Raid, maybe, if there's no one else. Let's see who's on. I'm thinking I'm going to do 1 more race, and it takes me up to a nice 2-hour mark. And then, well, there's Cyrus on, let's face it, he's got 199, that's... Yeah. I would much rather give Stevie Wonder GT a raid. I mean, he's an absolute gent, and he deserves it. I mean, he always credits me with being the first person that ever raided him, and it is true. But if I'd have known how fast he was going to shoot past me in terms of numbers, I wouldn't have done it. I'm kidding, I would have, but honestly, it's absolutely amazing how well Stevie Wonder has done. I'm not jealous at all. Like the Interlagos Daily a few weeks ago, and I was racing Key. Holy cow! I've seen him once. I didn't know you were racing Roger before I followed you. Yeah, Louis's name does tend to get passed around. Everyone gets warned about him. You race Rory. Nice. Eerie is, that's his name, isn't it? It's amazing how both vast and small the GT... I'm going to say GT Sport, GT7, Gran Turismo community is. I mean, it is absolutely massive how many people follow and chat, like all you good fellows and ladies. And then there's always a few people that are known above others, you know, like Super GT, Eerie is, Key, that sort of people, Chad. I don't think I've met anyone, particularly on the streaming side, who's actually been a bad person. I mean, it is so refreshing. Yeah, Tigney, there's a good another one. I did have to be taught about him, because I came into GT Sport not knowing anyone other than Eerie is and Rory, obviously, and Super GT. And then as soon as you get people mentioned once and twice, you're like, okay, they're important. And then you have to go and check out the channels, and you get the idea. I was in Rory stream Tuesday, and I made 1,000 donos alone in 5 minutes. And made... What? Nice! Wish I was in that stream. Oh, was you? Mate, Liam, you keep popping up everywhere, don't you? I mean, we never seem to pop up on the same streams together. We're always streaming at different... Well, we're always race at different times to each other. Right. So, okay, after this race, presuming he's still on, we'll give Stevie Wonder a raid. And he does deserve it. I think the only time I've ever been featured in other people's videos is that thank you to this one, Louis, is when he took out Super GT, or collided. And I went through past Louis when he was taking out half the grid, which was hilarious, if you're me. Probably have come across at some point. I mean, the amount of times I've been in Saber's lobbies, or all Stevie Wonders, and other people have popped in, and yeah, you get the idea. Right. Let us see. Flawed. I mean, how the bloody hell did you do that, man? I mean, also Dadbod Racing TV. I've got one. It's not even a question. It's a statement for you, Louis, and it's read between the lines on that one. I mean, how the hell did you do that? I mean, if you guys want to see an alien with a controller, that's him. And Kirk, I distinctly remember the Le Mans final with CRT Season 1 that we did, and we just spent the entirety of the last 2 laps knocking 10 bells of shit out of each other, which was hilarious. And there was a content creator race a while ago on GTS, and I found myself in a lobby with Super GT, too slow for me at the time, I decided to just weave in front of Super GT in a camel straight when he lapped me. Oh, that's great. That's great. I mean, sometimes you know when you're either way too fast for some people or just not on their level, and you're like, I'm going to dick around for a while. Send message to you. I haven't got anything on Whispers, mate. What do you mean to Louis? To us, I think I can get another few attempts, but it's insane time. I mean, seriously, Louis, that is just batshit. I mean, top 10. Okay, they've moved on a bit. Jesus, how did they do that? Anywho. Yeah. And Louis, that's just nuts. 28-3. If anyone can, mate, you can. I have absolute faith in you. I mean, the insulting thing is you make me look slow. And I'm racing against A and A+ drivers. Happy birthday. If only it was my birthday. Sing Tao. This man's name translates as the man who has many tabs open, and that's how I always introduce him. He's an absolute gent. And he's now subscribed for 12 months. That's a whole year of putting up with this. So you're an absolute gent. So, thank you for the message, Kirk. You're a bastard. Anyone who subs, I have to give some thank you reps. If it's a minimum of 8, and for every month over 8, you get an extra rep. So you're going to get 12 reps on this heavy bastard. Skills. You've got to see these skills. I mean, Flawed, we're looking at putting some races, lobbies, and a league or something together. You will see his skills, I promise you. It's not my birthday. My birthday's in July. It's just Singtail being Singtail. Because he's an absolute gent, but he thinks he's funny. So, anywho, reps. See if he only went live about an hour. Oh, he'll be going for about another 3 weeks then. That's what happens when you're a truck driver. You can just carry on for absolute, weeks without a break. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I see what you mean. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is getting difficult. 9. Form has gone. 10. Get to the chopper. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Let's see we can do a good turn 1, and then it's last race of the evening, and we're going to raid Stevie Wonder. Oh, that was actually pretty good. The Sing Tao, mate, it is absolutely epic to see you, mate. It's been too long. Hope work is going well for you. I know how hard you work. Alright, who have we got in this one? We've got Krubat again. Azura Mikadu. I don't recognise anyone else specifically. Ah. Okay. Oh. You're nearly there, dude. I mean, when you're, I'm gonna say company, when your work really takes off, I mean, it was really going to take off, so absolute kudos to you, man. If you ever need anything shared around for any publicity, just give us heads up and I'll do what I can for you. But knowing you, you've probably got to get it all sorted. If it's the one I'm thinking, I was P4 last race. And got yeeted. Getting yeeted around here does happen. If you're after Louis, it's Dadbold Racing TTV. Oh, it's just Midnight ISO. Ignore the DBR. DBR is just the group that we are under. And Louis, I've always found it quite amusing that you've been winning a race and I've been absolutely focused as high hell doing the, trying to get around every corner, and you're commenting on my stream from the same race out front whilst I'm imagining eating a burger or something like that as well. Just like, yeah, I've got this. I'm doing it one-handed. Sod it. Oh, sorry to hear that, Kurt. Hey, there he is. Hopefully it means it's just over and done with a lot quicker. I thought we already had friends on this, mate. Well, clearly not. Probably my other account or something. A track day this year, Sing out. Oh, that would be amazeballs. We can. Yes. If anyone wants one of these exclamation point merch, help yourselves. I love it. And yeah, Singtel, that would be amazing. Yeah, Kirk, you do that as well. I have seen you and Louis both comment from the front of the race, going, "Will you please catch up?" whilst in the race, in a tricky section as well. Not even the one, on a straight. And again, to you lot. Out of curiosity, show of hands, who hasn't had it yet? It's just pure curiosity, because I know I haven't had it yet. I feel like one of the last remaining people on the planet at this point. I mean, I'm lucky. I work as a delivery driver, so I deliver, heavy shit to people all day long. And most of the time, I'm by myself. I come home and stream. Yeah, COVID. And I'm by myself, so it's very easy for me to stay away from people. Anyone who coughs, I just go, you stay over there. But for other people in different genres and walks of life, it's impossible to stay away from someone. So it's just, again, it's pure curiosity. Who hasn't had it yet? Or a variation of it. And again, thank you to Samurai Ninja. I didn't really get much of a chance, fist bump, much of a chance to say thank you and welcome to the community. And again, anyone who wants to join the Discord, exclamation point Discord, exclamation point Twitter, which I'll put that race up with Louis being a dick to Super GT later. I suppose we don't also really know. I mean, I've had a couple of friends who've tested positive. One mate at work, one personal friend, who've both been given the positive tests and then 0 symptoms. So, let's not focus on this too much. Actually, I mean, it's not nice to focus on the negative in the world. Let's focus on the positive. Let's have a good race coming through this. We need Super GT arrayed, and let's be positive for the rest. Get your midnight ISO match. Positivity. See, Louis, you always win quite a lot of races, but as the key always is with GT Sport and GT7, there's always a bigger fish. Annoyingly. Maybe there's different grades of alien. And maybe there's different grades of me not starting this race. Because this has been going a while. And Goodwood Festival of Speed. I went to that 2016. Yeah, it was 2016 because it was the 40th anniversary of James Hunt's F1. Yeah, definitely rip. F1 Championship, and they had a load of James Hunt cars there. The Festival of Speed, or any of those, are absolutely amazing if you love the smell of petrol and all old engines and that sort of thing. Yeah, it's definitely gone, hasn't it? Surprising how long it took me to notice. Okay, should we come up with a different name before I just go on to the raid with Stevie Wonder? I mean, we have the aliens. I mean, I classify anyone who's not just faster than me, but a chunk faster than me as an alien. Louis, I'm classifying you in that. Flawed, you are very close to that rank as well. So there's aliens are very near alien. But who is faster than... Who's like the top 10? Right, so top 10, top 100, top 0.01% sort of deal. What were we going to call them? Not aliens, but... Super Saiyans? No, that's too derivative. I need to think of something. Well, we could do it in like Super Saiyan ranks. For those that know Dragon Ball, I mean, you can have quick people as Super Saiyan 1. You got Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. Skip 4 because GT doesn't matter. And you've got Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue. Yeah, you get the idea. Bastards. Yes, bastards. That's it. Aliens and then bastards. Spot on. Yeah, you got the bastards at the top. I mean, I think that is so apt. I'm sticking with that. Alright. So, okay. We're going to move on. Because, quite frankly, I've held you guys here long enough. It's been an absolute pleasure. This game's not going to load, so we're going to go and give Stevie Wonder some attention. Untouchables. Now, we're sticking with untouchable bastards, maybe, but they're still going to be bastards no matter what it is. But some of them are lovable bastards. I will stick with that. I mean, you get like road beef. Ooh, slushy. Shout out to that gentleman as well. Yeah, absolute lovable bastards, but bastards nonetheless. Alright, let's go and bug Stevie Wonder. Hang around for 20 seconds and we'll all be there. So I can say thank you to everyone who's followed this afternoon. Purple GT, and I've got to give a shout out to Leah as well. Everyone has been chatting. You're all wonderful. Kirk, Singdale, Louis, Hawker, all of you guys that I can see running around there. Absolutely wonderful. Pedro, shout out for you for being a good mod as well, mate. And fuckers is also an option. And well, Kirk, it's nothing without you guys, and that goes without saying. So, this is me signing off from the daily races at the Austria Asylum, part 2. We'll be back for part 3, either tomorrow or the day after. Because let's face it. No, really. Fuck it, let's race it. Fuck it, we're gonna race it. No game sound. Oh, that's gone off again. Oh crap. Bad timing, bad timing. Right, you might not have game sound. Or it might come back on at some point. Okay, that was not... Well, okay. I'm going to try and fix the sound on the fly on the straights. So, you have to give me a little bit of luck to fix that. Only took 10 minutes. Shame they don't shorten the race a little bit. Okay, I wasn't expecting to do any more races. Oh, shit. Game sound is working, is it? Oh, sweet. Thanks, man. It's not showing up on my OBS, so that works for me. Okay, one less thing to worry about then. Bye, Diaz. Okay, why is he going in the pits? What the actual frack? Surely it's not damaged or something. Okay, I'm surprised we managed to get this race going, but do you know what? Let's have some fun with it. Okay, we're not going to get the win because it looks like X Power 9 is just taking off like a scolded rat. Oh, really, man? I'm sitting down, mate. If anyone can do it, I know you can. I believe in you. Okay, yeah, you got to cut back on me there because I overshot a little bit. Oh, you let me have that. I think he was feeling a bit guilty for the previous pass. Well, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, oh. I've outdone myself into that one. Well, let's go, let's go. Mate, if anyone deserves success, I know it's you, dude. Yes! There goes that slipstream. Looks like we might be on for a surprise podium. Let's try and keep this podium. If I can settle down to the rhythm I was in at the end of the other race, towards the end, I can pull away from... How do you say that? Qubat? Qubat? Yes, good end to this end to the lap. 30.2, fastest lap of the race. Let's go. And it looks like Azura and Crewbat have had it coming together because Crew has disappeared down to 7th. So that's good news for me. So we're running in a podium position. Okay, I didn't have the fastest lap for long, so it looks like one guy behind me's got it. It might be the guy who's stopped. So it must have been a problem in the loading in with just like one of the drivers or something. Damn it. So that'll be next lap. Build a gap, build a gap. A little bit of slide coming out some of the corners now. Do you use max steering sensitivity? Do you know what? I don't know, man. Send it. Oh yeah, you were talking about Azura, weren't you? So I am finding it during races. I'm finding it harder to follow the chat than GT Sport. Can you turn T1 such as curb? You can, but GT7 is a bit of a different physics. Kirk, you haven't played it yet, have you? I mean, Louis, you might want to explain to Kirk how different the physics are compared to GT Sport. Or if anyone wants to take that lead, because it is very different, a lot of the bump physics and the oversteer. I mean, it's so easy to light up the rear tyres in this game. You don't want to be bumping over curbs all that much. Use the lower steering sensitivity, but I'm on the wheel. Okay. I remember with GT Sport, I turned the force feedback up to maximum. I can't remember what sensitivity I had on. It wasn't max and it wasn't minimum, that's all I remember. All I can say is every time I hit that curb on the inside of T1, it bumps you up way. Penalties are like as severe as GT Sport ever was, if not worse. Alright, so we can catch this Portuguese man. We're working on a physics update for the future. Well, I've gotten used to this now, don't change it. It took me long enough to adapt to this, and now I like it. I'll have to look at that, Louis, because I actually don't know what... I think mine's still on default. So what you're probably telling me is I can probably find some more speed if I change the sensitivity a little bit. That can be arranged. I'm getting more confident we're going over that green stuff on the entry to T1 now. I'm finding more and more speed via doing that. Wider entry into the corner or not. Ooh, a Subaru! Air2, good to see you. We're giving Stevie Wonder a radar for this, by the way. And good to see you, it really is. Kurt, look, it's your playmate. But careful, don't swear too much or you'll get, or the pair of you get kicked out or something. Come on, let's see if we can catch him. Yeah, basket case, that's accurate. I miss you guys. I am coming back onto the racing games now. I mean, I've been absent for a long while with, you know, Resident Evils and Sea of Thieves and whatnot, but I will be doing more racing streams coming up. Hey. I didn't see who got shouted out. I know Flawed did. If anyone hasn't shouted out Etu, please do. Yes, I do find it's a throttle and the steering angle. As soon as you try to accelerate it with anything other than minimal throttle, then you're losing the back end. That's why you see us being so incredibly soft and sensitive with the damn throttle. Okay, let's get on the back of that Portuguese. Let's try to. Bonjour. Lost out a little bit there. saying it, we seem to be matched on the thousandth of a second. We are catching. We are not now, because that was a terrible corner. Yeah, head up, stay positive. Come and hang out with us if not, and you can always have a shit throwing match with a load of us. And we always feel a bit better after that. Bit of a destruction derby on a lobby or something. If you need anything, Air 2, we're always here. As you know, we talk a lot of shit, but we always, you know, have an ear to listen. At least a metaphorical hug waiting, okay? Alright, 2 laps to go. Let's do this. Well, I've actually got a bit worried about Azura's coming back at me. Well, that was good out of that turn, that T3. Let's go. Woo. Look, prescribe to the Hawko method and just push right to the end. Never give up. Never say die. Goonies never say die. Which might be a reference that anyone who's under 30 or 40 might not get. Sideways coming out there. You don't let it snap on you, like I just did. That'll do. I think we all have a heavy feet on this game though. It's just that goddamn turbo lag. Whoop, and then you're around. The only other thing you inject is money for cars. And a lot of bullshit. Let's not forget that. But we all do that, so, you know. Whichever. Right. So I'm going to say thank you to all. Etu, if you need anything, you know where to find us, alright? Back down the power up, my hands are sideways. Heavy fingers. But to be fair, yeah, you fair enough. You still do this, don't you? Do you still use the motion control? Because if so, that is unreal. Right, let us give Stevie Wonder a raid. please hang around for a few seconds and we will go and do that. Found you on Discord already, so check out. Right, I'm going to say it's been an absolute pleasure. Levidius, pleasure as always, mate. And, oh yeah, I will, because you asked, post that video on Twitter, which would be of R4M Midnight Eyes having a bit of a spat with Super GT, which is quite funny. Rally with Hawko. Yeah, very cool. I imagine there was a lot of pain to do with that. Anyhow, so let's go and give Super GT a raid. Otherwise, I'm just going to dither. So please hang around for 20 seconds or so while we go and do that. I'm going to say thank you all very much for this one today. It has been fascinating. And big shout out to Purple GT. If anyone who hasn't given them a follow yet, just go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to say catch you all later. See you on the next one. It's been an absolute pleasure. Bye-bye.